Now let's zoom in on one of the most fascinating tools in lie detection, micro expressions. If you have ever felt that someone's face briefly showed something before they controlled it, you have already had a glimpse of what micro expressions are. So, what exactly are they? Micro expressions are extremely fast, involuntary facial expressions that reveal a person's true emotions. They happen in a fraction of a second, often so quickly that most people don't consciously notice them. But even though they are brief, they can carry powerful information. Here's why they happen. Your emotional brain reacts instantly to what you feel before your conscious mind has time to step in and control it. So, when someone experiences an emotion like fear, anger, surprise, or disgust, their face may react automatically. But if they don't want to show that emotion, their conscious mind quickly overrides it, masking it with a more controlled expression. That tiny gap between the real emotion and the controlled mask is where micro expressions appear. For example, someone might say, I am really happy for you, but for a split second, you see a flash of disappointment or irritation on their face. That flash is not planned, it's not intentional, it's the emotional truth leaking out before it gets covered. Now, here's something important. Micro expressions don't mean someone is lying. What they reveal is hidden or suppressed emotion, and that emotion might be related to the situation, the topic, or something completely different. Your job is to connect that emotional signal with the context. Micro expressions are also universal. Across cultures, humans express basic emotions in very similar ways. That's because these expressions are rooted in our biology, not learned behavior. So, whether someone is in a formal setting or a casual conversation, these brief emotional flashes can still occur. There are a few characteristics that define micro expressions. First is speed. They appear and disappear almost instantly. Second is involuntary nature. The person is not consciously producing them. And third is contrast. They are often followed by a different, more controlled expression, which creates a subtle mismatch. You might also notice that micro expressions often appear during emotionally sensitive moments, when a question hits close to the truth, or when someone feels pressure, discomfort, or internal conflict. Now let's be realistic. Spotting micro expressions takes practice. At first, they can be easy to miss, but once you train your observation, you'll start catching more of these subtle flashes, and when you do, conversations begin to feel very different. Because you are no longer just seeing the performance, you are catching glimpses of what's happening underneath. And that's the real power of micro expressions, not to instantly judge, but to gain deeper awareness of human emotion. As we continue, you will learn how to recognize specific emotional patterns and train your eye to spot these signals more clearly. And once you do, you will realize sometimes the truth doesn't stay hidden, it flashes for just a moment.